yeah.
What's a crazy experience where you had to dig yourself out of it, but you made it out?
A crazy experience. I'll pop this one off. I caught a case a couple of years ago, an assault case, and I definitely thought it was going to end my life, you know. I was in college, I was working on my degree, I had plans on being a teacher, you know, I had my whole life laid out for me. And then I caught that case and I lost everything, you know. So I really just had to rebuild, start over, you know, and just really think about the choices that I was making and how it was going to affect my son, you know. So I overcame that. I beat my case, you know. I'm free.
You gotta take me through that day though. Like, how did that day unwind? Like, were you approached, or like, did you just have to defend yourself? Like,
so I had an altercation with my ex-boyfriend. I found out that he was cheating on me. He was living with me at the time, and he basically tried to confront him about it. You know, he was being dishonest, and it just led to an altercation. My neighbor ended up calling the police. At that time, I guess the climate with the police and the people, it was really tense at that time because it was a couple of years ago. And so when the police came, I was shook, you know, and I wasn't talking to them at all, you know. And so unfortunately for me, that caused them to arrest me because I refused to talk. And so I got arrested, went to jail, and ended up having to get a lawyer to fight my case because I really wasn't the offender, you know, but because I refused to talk about it, I became the offender. Yeah, and I didn't know that at the time, you know.
They
otherwise,
say whatever you said can be against you with the court of law, right? Whatever that little saying is.
It's a lot more to it, but basically not speaking up for myself and letting them know what happened. Like I said, that caused them to view me as the offender, and so I was arrested. Had to get a lawyer. I went to jail. Lost my job. Lost my apartment, my car, all that shit, and just really had to take some time. I got off social media. I've been off for 5 years. I just recently got back on this year. But I had to rebuild. I had to start over, you know, and just really focus on what I wanted to do and where I was going in my life. Yeah.
And it's good that you're conscious about it now.
Yeah.
You know, because how you hit the ground running, you know, you building up momentum. A lot of people talk about it. Y'all actually doing it. You know, I want to hear your testimony.
Well, I got one similar to hers. I went through domestic violence. I've been in a family shelter with my children. I had to build from ground up too. Like, I was hanging with some girls, you know, back in that little home girls. They taught me, they used to steal and stuff, so they turned me on. I was stealing and got caught. Missed my daughter's birthday, y'all. That changed my life. I'm like, I can't even get jiggy with that no more. Then, like, they used my name and got an apartment, and it's so hard for me to get an apartment. So it was just crazy, but like I said, I rebuilt. God made a way, and shit, I made a way, trying, and I'm a crybaby. But anyways, yeah, I went to jail, and like every time I try to get a job or something, they'll try to use my theft for like that murder case. So I'm like, damn, I can't work nowhere. Getting frustrated, so I started do her. So that's one of my hustles. I got liquor pickles. I sell liquor Kool-Aid pickles. I do stuff for myself. I make my own money. From them blocking me from that theft case, trying not to let me work, do nothing, it made me strong. I said, fuck them. I don't want to work for them no way. Because when I understand what working is, how they underpaying us and bullshit, I work for myself. Like, so I've been maintaining entrepreneur. So I've been an entrepreneur.